Welcome to the channel. It's your boy LOG, ZAtaglitchlog, and yeah. I used to love Dark Matter videos, 2025s back in the day, and hell, I still do. I think he's very creative, very funny, utilizes the Bible in a very ironic way, which is like, for an atheist, it's hard to battle with. Agnostic, it's hard to battle with, you know what I'm saying? But you got perfect double standards in the Bible. I don't know why I started. I'm supposed to watch it a long time ago, so skip right back real quick, and let's get into the video. I think he's very creative how he makes these videos. Let's see. We get into this one.
God, we got a problem.
Of course we do.
I think we should do something about the slavery that's going on down there.
Slavery? Jeffrey, stop bugging me with trivial crap. This is Dark Souls, okay? You can't pause this game.
If he loses Dark
God,
Souls, then
slavery is wrong.
Says who?
Well, the people being enslaved, for one. It's
Yeah, that always made me laugh in the past. I remember when I first started becoming agnostic or atheist, it really hit me when I started reading through Exodus and started seeing that it's very clear. God's usually the one putting the children of Israel into slavery for disobedience. So I'm like, whoa, maybe I'm tripping. Let me go back and read this again. So I bring it up to my pastor, and he tells me, no, slavery in the Bible is just like indentured servitude. And he takes me to somewhere, and I'm like, oh, wow, he's kind of right. I think it's in Leviticus. Wow, he's kind of right. This is amazing. And then you go over one more chapter, and it's like, and for the heathens. I'm pretty sure it starts off with like, for your brethren. So it's some other Israelites. But the second you get to a non-Israelite, they're allowed to be passed down as property forever. You can beat them as long as they don't die within a week or no, within 3 days, and you're good. If they do die, then you'd be punished. Like, bro, I don't know how anyone denied that when we growing up. It was crazy.
pretty obvious that the Israelites are miserable in their slavery.
Whoa, the Israelites are enslaved? Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Exactly.
We better do something.
So you'll only do something about slavery when it's the Israelites?
Yes.
Well, yeah. Remember my covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob?
So you're not going to stop their slavery because slavery is wrong, but because you have a binding agreement with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob?
Jeffrey, did you honestly think the original Jews wouldn't set up some connections with the most powerful being in existence?
So you're not going to stop all slavery, just Israelite slavery.
Stop all slavery? Jeffrey, I'm not God.
What?
Yeah, you are.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so anytime people go to Exodus and be like, see, God freed the slaves. He only did it because they were Israelites. Moses is an Israelite. From what, the tribe of Levi, maybe? I don't know. If they weren't Israelites, he was not going to save them. Everything he did was for the prosperity of Israel. He calls himself the God of Israel in that chapter. And then he tells the Pharaoh that he raised him up to be a power so that he can showcase his own power. That he would put his downfall just to showcase, yes, the God of Israel is more powerful than every other God there is. Understand that. It ain't for everybody. Only the Israelites.
Damn it!
Our souls heavy like that, though. That's heavy like that. Burning bush is crazy.
Ouch! Oy vey, that's smart!
What the hell are you doing? Can't you see that I'm on fire, idiot?
Now this one, I think I'm back and forth on because I do believe it's actually the angel of the Lord and not actually the Lord, but I haven't done enough research on this one just yet.
I was trying to help!
What?
Yeah, I was trying to scratch for when my wife gets the burning bush, she's always scratching her hoof.
Moses.
I can let you borrow some of her ointment.
Moses.
That she uses for her yeast infection.
Moses.
Oh, I think that's why you don't like the yeast so much.
Moses! Look, I've seen the Israelites suffering, and I feel bad for them, so I'm gonna bring them out of Egypt.
I am very grateful thou hast come to put a stop to slavery and suffering, my lord.
Not so fast, Moses. Later on, I'm gonna send you into other people's lands, where you'll be the oppressors rather than the oppressees. And when that happens, you're gonna want suffering and slavery to be allowed. Trust me.
So, what do I have to do with any of this, my lord? How could I possibly aid thee?
You're gonna see the king of Egypt and demand that he allows the Israelites to go into the desert and pray to me for 3 days. Well, he won't let you, but I'll make him.
And
it's kind of wild within this entire story, out of nowhere, you kind of understand that God can harden someone's heart by will. Obviously, he can do whatever he wants, but before that, I was so gung-ho on this free will thing until you realize, oh, hold up, no. If he can just snap his finger and harden a person's heart like that, when else does he just harden people's hearts? Maybe there's somebody down the street doing a robbery, and they like having second thoughts about it, and they're like, you know what, I don't want to do this no more. And instead, he goes, JK, you doing that robbery. So now we gonna have somebody going shooting, and it's God's fault. That's what makes the whole thing a little sketchy for me.
if he refuses?
Are you deaf? I already told you he won't let you go.
So,
Magic trick.
magic trick.
I'll give you a magic trick to do, which will prove that I'm with you.
And if the magic trick doesn't convince him?
Then I'll give you another magic trick.
And if that magic trick doesn't work?
Then I'll give you another magic
Another
trick.
Hold up. God, don't you already know here and now if the magic tricks will
Yes.
work?
Yeah?
And? Will they work?
Nope.
Yeah. So many things that he does within the book is like, bro, if you knew from the jump that it wasn't going to work, that it was all going to be for nothing, why did you make it happen? Like, in most cases, I could see, oh, he's letting it all play out because he doesn't control your free. He literally said he's hardening their hearts. So if he's hardening their hearts, he knows what's going to happen, no matter which way you try to spin it.
Why not?
Because I will harden the Pharaoh's heart.
So you're going to have Moses do magic tricks specifically to convince the Pharaoh, who will not be convinced specifically because you will force him to not be convinced.
Correct.
Yeah, basically.
What? Why?
So that I will have an excuse to punish him by killing all the firstborn sons of Egypt.
What? First of all, that's still not an excuse if you're working both sides of the deal. And second of all, remember when the old king of Egypt demanded the deaths of the firstborn Israelites?
Yeah?
You rewarded the midwives for disobeying the king, thereby confirming that they had done the right and good thing by refusing to murder the firstborn sons.
Of the Israelites. He don't care about nobody else.
Yeah? So?
So now you're doing exactly what that evil king wanted to do. You, God Almighty, are planning to do exactly what you already confirmed to be the wrong thing to do.
Jeffrey, I can do whatever I want, and it won't be considered wrong.
Facts.
Because I'm God.
Facts. Which makes me think of one thing out of nowhere. In the Bible, if Joseph and Mary were already betrothed to one another, and Mary was to be his wife, God putting a baby in her stomach, would that not be adultery? Would that not be, maybe he didn't go crazy in it, but he put a child within her stomach. That's adultery. He took another man's wife and gave her seed. That by all means sounds like adultery to me. Maybe I'm tripping, I'm thinking too hard about it, but that's adultery, King. That's adultery. No way around it. And if they're saying, like me, I personally believe that Joseph is Jesus' father. I 100% believe that. I do not believe that she was a virgin in the terms or in the way that we see virgin. I think she was just a young maiden, a young marriageable woman, and they had sex before the marriage ceremony, and that's why he was afraid to have her out in the public because he got stoned for that. But hey.
So you can't lead by example? You can't, say, be the perfect standard of goodness?
No.
Nope. I'm a do as I say, not as I do kind of guy.
That's true.
God is omni-hypocritical. Who knew?
I agree with that because he literally says verbatim, I will do as I please. I do what I want. I am the God. Does not the potter have power over the clay, nigga?
Nobody knows, and we're gonna keep it that way, aren't we?
What about the Bible?
What about it?
It will depict these evil things you do.
But it will also say that I'm good.
Won't that be a contradiction?
Technically, yes, but people will be more likely to pay attention to what they're told about me rather than give thoughts to the implications of what I actually do. It's much easier to be told what to think than to actually think for yourself. That's the whole beauty of religion, Jeffrey. I could rape a baby right now and people will still think I'm perfectly good because I'm defined that way.
And that is so true. He can do whatever he wants, and a Christian will still say he's justified. You complete genocide, destroy the entire earth multiple times, and somehow we still put Satan or the devil or Lucifer as the one who's done the most harm to human beings or to, in general, the most evil. No, the one who, causes great floods to kill everybody, destroys the Tower of Babylon, disrupts language between people, the one who impregnates other men's wives and kills the babies inside and tells you to dash. There's just so many different things that would make the God of the Bible look like an evil type of being. He does do good as well. That's why I think he's just neutral. He just does what he fucking wants when he wants. But in Christianity, it's held to that he is this omnibenevolent being. And maybe I don't understand what omnibenevolence is. That's possible. But I hear omnibenevolent as most loving, the most perfect of love. And the most perfect of love is this. You have to wonder why agnostics and atheists don't want it.
Therefore, I must have had a good reason to rape a baby. No thought required. I can do no wrong. It's actually a pretty sweet gig.
Well, if people are okay with you killing babies, then I don't see why they should have a problem with you raping babies either.
Right. Besides, I'm the author of life, so it only makes sense that I can end life if I want to.
Why would that make sense? Where's the logic in that?
Jeffrey, it's property rights 101. I made it so I could destroy it because I own it.
Property rights? You can do what you want with life because you own it?
Well, yeah, basically.
Isn't the ownership of human beings called slavery the exact same thing you're taking issue with here and now? Yet again showing that you're omni-hypocritical?
Well, Moses, why the hell is your son's penis wearing a turtleneck?
What? But that's just how you design the schmicky.
Why didn't you circumcise him?
My wife isn't an Israelite. She didn't see the need to chop up the boy's tonsil tickler.
That does it. You're a dead man, Moses.
Oh, I ain't here, bro. I missed this one. We're trying to save Moses. And the boys is crazy. So the angel ran and cut off the destiny. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Just in time. That's crazy.
Everyone calm down. Hear me out. When knives and...
Yo, I can't imagine. I'm just sitting there chilling as a 10-year-old and then my mom just yank. Oh my God. Yeah, there'll be no forgiveness. There'll be no forgiveness in my heart.
foreskins start flying around, it's a pretty good sign that things have gotten way out of hand. I say we all just separate for a while and take a little time to cool off. God? God?
What the heck?
What the hell is he up to now?
I told you not to admit him. Greetings, exalted one. I seek an audience with thy greatness, the bargain for the Israelites' freedom.
Greetings, exalted one. I seek an audience with thy greatness to bargain for the Israelites' freedom. He's no
I feel like the Pharaoh probably has to be a little bit darker, but it is what it is.
Prophet. As a token of my goodwill, I present to thee a gift. These two droids.
That's crazy.
Both are as hardworking as my Oi phone, and will serve thee well.
Boy, they.
There will be no bargain.
There will be no bargain. He's using an old Jehovah mind trick.
Oy vey! Oh, let my people go! Sukana!
I'm putting my foot down, okay? Let my people go. Not permanently, mind you, just like a 3-day weekend to go upstate to the desert to pray to God. Shouldn't be a big deal. Believe me, I want to let you go.
But for some reason, I can't.
I can't. I mean, no!
No! I'm never gonna let your people go in a million trillion years! Da chutzpah on this guy. Time to change your name to Schlemazel.
No!
No!
The plague of monkeys. That had to be a crazy scene. They got guns?
Jesus Christ, you scared me. You shouldn't spy on people.
Literally him.
What are you doing, Jeffrey?
Never mind what I'm doing. Did you know that God plays with dolls? Ah, God damn it!
They're not dolls. They're action figures.
Oh, are you doing your double agent puppet master thing?
Double agent puppet master thing. God, are you playing around with people's free will again?
Yeah, I'm working both
Yeah, like at that point, how far does free will actually go? Is he like I've always seen it in 2 or 3 scenarios. One, he's pretty much watching a movie and he already seen it and he knows what's gonna happen at the end, and he's just letting it play out. So everything inside the movie still happens. You're still making your own decisions, your own choices, but he already knows where it's gonna go. Or B, he literally is in enactment of every single decision made, and no matter what you thought you was gonna do, he's already foreseen and put in motion what you are going to do, which would be tough. And the third one, which is the one I just can't believe is possible at all, is that he somehow knows everything but doesn't have control over it at all. And he's omnipowerful. Yeah, I don't, that one I can't even articulate because it don't make sense to me. It is what it is.
sides of this deal with the Israelite slavery.
God, why are you doing this?
To show off my power. Unlimited power!
So, basically, you're controlling both sides of an unnecessary conflict as an excuse to exert a show of force.
Yeah.
No different than a common bully.
And execute order 666.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And the angel of death. Now think about it. Isn't he literally called the angel of death in the Bible? Why do we demonize death so much if it's literally one of the angels? That's crazy.
Who's hungry?
About midnight, I will go throughout Egypt. Every firstborn son in Egypt will die. From the firstborn son of the Pharaoh, who sits on the throne, the firstborn son of the slave girl, who is at her handmill, and all the firstborns of the cattle as well. There will be loud wailing throughout Egypt, worse than there has ever been or ever will be again. So this nigga said, I can understand the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh, you know what? Even if he didn't harden his heart, he got them in captivity. It is what it is. Retribution, I guess. But the slave girl has to have her firstborn killed too? What'd she do? She had no power over this. And this is how you know that vegans are wrong. This is how you know vegans and animal rights specialists are wrong. Don't ever put God in the mention with them. He also says, in all the firstborn of the cattle. What the cow do? What the cow do to you, God? Why are we killing all the baby cattle? We at least eat it afterwards? Because that'd be a lot of beef. That's a lot of burgers wasted. Yeah, it's a good ass steak, but hey, who am I to say? Maybe it's corrupted. I still might eat it, nigga. I'm hungry.
About midnight, I will go throughout Egypt,
ready to?
the firstborn son of the slave girl, who is at her hand mill, and all the firstborn of the cattle as well. There will be loud wailing throughout Egypt, worse than there has ever been, or ever will be again.
Oh, she's accurate.
That's a slave's baby. This was never about deliverance from bondage. He doesn't care about the plight of slaves. He's killing their children. This was about worship. That's all he cares about, being worshipped. You son of a bitch.
Woo! Getting a little bit bold there, aren't you, Jeffrey?
You know, for a moment, I thought you were genuinely concerned about people suffering in their slavery, and now here you are, killing the children of slaves.
Slavery, slavery, slavery. I'm sick and tired of hearing you bitch and moan about slavery. You want me to do something about slavery?
Yo, why does that sound like Trump and every right-wing nigga out there, bro? Slavery, slavery, slavery. You want me to do something about slavery? It was so long ago. Just get over it. Yo, they want to repaint the narrative on what slavery was to make it some kind of, oh yeah.
Wow, slave masters was free to their slaves. Get up out of here with it.
Man.
Fine. Where's Abraham?
What does Abraham have to do with any of this?
Not that Abraham.
Oh, wow.
7 years ago.
And they do be on that one too. Christianity freed the slaves. No, it didn't. Christianity did not free the slaves. They're using the slave Bible to help keep us oppressed within Christianity. They wouldn't let us hear any of the Bible verses about liberation and keeping hope alive. It was all about slaves obey your masters. Slaves do what your masters say. And then Abraham Lincoln, no, he got pressure from the other side. That's the only reason why he freed the slaves. Let's be honest. It was nothing to do with being a good person. It's all political. I don't know why we act like this.
Our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal.
Still 3/5.
Except for the firstborn sons of the South, who will now be killed.
What?
Little bastards.
Oh no.
Wait. No.
I'm glad I won a firstborn.
What?
No! Bad God! Don't touch it!
He wanted to go back on that so bad. He wanted just to kill all the slaves. Oh my God.
I'm sorry, honey. I can't do that thing.
Yo, low key, hear me out. The Israelites had a point on that one though. Look at that right there. If he would have done that again, they would have been freeing the Israelites from captivity once again. Hear me out. But anyway, peace. I have them open. Oh, please take off my pain.